So thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to be talking about the Documentum service level agreement offerings from FME, and specifically our FME Romanian team today. So I'm Larissa Primavera, I'm Sales Director for FME US here in Danbury, Connecticut, and Christian Bunica is here with us today from Romania. He's a managing consultant, and we have a special guest with us today, Jim Ray from Boehringer, who will talk to us a little bit about a case study and of FME and how we help them with their service level agreements. So today we're going to talk about who FME is, a little bit about FME Romania. That might be somewhat new to some folks on the line today. And we'll be talking about OpenText Documentum 24/7 service level agreements, support activities, and talk a little bit about next steps. So just some housekeeping for you. The GoToWebinar is automatically in listen-only mode, and you are muted. But at the end of the session, please feel free to send questions directly through the chat to the organizer, and the session will be recorded if you'd like to go back and view it and listen again or share it with your colleagues. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, Christian.
Hello, my name is Cristian Bunoica. I'm a managing consultant for FME Romania. I'll start with the first slide where I will tell you something about our company. Our mission is to help our clients worldwide to master their digital transformation in order to remain competitive. This we achieve by optimizing or challenging our clients' business models through existing and new technologies, and by advising them on the necessary cultural change in their company. We have cloud, big data, business intelligence, social business collaboration, and of course enterprise content management technologies. And in combination with custom software development and the ability to operate our client system 24/7, help us to add value to our clients' transformation process. Our teams in Germany, the United States, and Romania are experienced in managing global projects and also grant access to our cost-effective nearshore resources when advisable, of course. We're founded in 1995, and we currently employ around 180 or 75 employees at the group level. The scope of today's presentation is to give you more details regarding our support services, how we operate, what value we can provide, and more important, why to pick us instead of choosing our competition. Here's a slide with our clients. The industry focus lies on solutions for life sciences and industrial manufacturing, but we really don't stop to these industries only. We designed and implement proven best practice solutions leading to improved quality and compliance, enhanced competitiveness, and secured future business. So why would you need support services? This is a slide with the main challenges you might have. Lack of experienced consultants for this area of expertise is one of the biggest challenges. That would generate long response time for tickets and of course bugs or issues with the running applications. Another one would be that instead of devoting time to necessary IT innovations, the in-house staff or external consultants are occupied with support tasks. Also, the specialists with the right qualifications are rare and often very, very expensive, considering that you might have a small Documentum installation. only. Also, clients find themselves subject to internal criticism concerning the quality of your support services and your response times. And departments are dissatisfied with the exploding costs and lack of transparency for the support of their applications. These all are challenges, and always is a start to consider externalizing your support. So, why FME? We provide 24/7 support for OpenText Documentum platform and applications to reduce cost while increasing support quality. This way we can free up your IT budget and drive your digital transformation. We offer level 2 and level 3 support and maintenance, specifically on Documentum. We have a 24/7 support model operating from different regions. At the company level, we have over 80 ECM experts, and FME counts among the most qualified partners in Europe for ECM technologies. And more of our experts, more than 60, are Documentum experts. We also provide low nearshore or offshore rates, and we have about 20 years of Documentum experience. We can provide you with some flexible cost models and, of course, an adaptive SLA. So, what is in scope of our services? We provide support for incidents, and also come with good problem management. We provide change activities and system monitoring. We don't do first level support. Basically, we try to cooperate and collaborate with the one provided by the client, and of course, we don't do application support for other systems. We don't support operating systems, Oracle or SQL servers, or hardware, any hardware related topics. We don't do components assemblations or things like that. And we also we are not a training company, so basically what we can do in terms of training is just provide documentations and procedures on what we are doing. Here's the process map about how we function. It's just a best practices map of incident management. It's on the top of the map is the incident who is taken by the help desk and assigned to the Documentum's application support, which can be basic or more level 3-ish. We also interact with the vendor if it's necessary to contact them and solve bugs and other situations that may intervene inside the application. We collaborate with the infrastructure support and log everything in a ticket system. That way we can provide your company with reports, and we can document everything in a knowledge database. As I said, it's a simple map. We can go offline and discuss more about how we handle our support, and also we can provide you with answers in the questions and answer slides. Speaking about the FME coverage, we can provide support from multiple locations across the globe. And of course, we cover multiple cultural zones. We recently have support in India, and we will develop that office in the close future. Our sites can act as disaster recovery sites, so you'll never run out of support, and we have various support models up to 24/7. Of course, the rates are nearshore or offshore rates for our top services. FME Romania was set up in 2005, and currently it employs 25 FTE. We are working on products with Migration Center as a flagship. We also do projects, mainly ECM projects and custom software development projects. And we do support and maintenance for Documentum platforms mainly, but we also support SharePoint and other applications. All team members speak English and other languages. Regarding our first nearshore project was with Eagle Bergman in 2007, and in 2012 we had our first SLA-based support contract with Boehringer Ingelheim for 4 FTEs. So what are the benefits? What do you get in return of our services? Mainly, you'll get reduced cost for maintenance and operation by utilizing the services of our English-speaking nearshore center in Cluj-Napoca. You'll get improved quality of Documentum applications with our know-how. As I said, we have more than 20 years of experience in Documentum. You'll get reduced downtimes of applications through high-quality support and fast response times, and of course decreased response times. Flexible billing model, we have a ticket-based cost model, fixed price, and also time and material if it fits your organization better. We have optimized operation of your applications with tried and tested service offerings at a fixed price. Health check, monitoring, and so on. So we reach the customer testimonials slide. We have here a report from Eagle Bergman, the project manager Klaus Blitzkopf. And as Larissa said earlier, we have Jim Ray with us, who will say a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Christian. So yes, my name is Jim Ray. I'm the head of collaboration and document management platforms in the Americas region for Boehringer Ingelheim. And I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to share our experience with FME and our support contracts. So as stated here on the slide, we have a number of challenges that brought us to take advantage of this service from FME. We have thousands of users in the company that use our solutions across 50 different countries, and the need to support users in each of these locations. We have focused our implementations on primary technologies of Documentum and SharePoint, and we use these because, as you can understand, with a pharmaceutical company, compliance is driving the need for these content management solutions that we have in place. Our global solutions are required to be available around the clock, and we need to be able to support users in these countries in the different time zones, and this has been very challenging. So this is what's brought us to this point today. So next slide, please. Some of our past experiences. So we attempted to use our own internal global help desk. Although we were able to get the staff that we needed there, there was a lack of expertise and knowledge in the particulars of the Documentum and SharePoint technologies. And due to the high turnover in a typical service desk, you lose the talent even if you spend the time and invest to train them. We also tried to use our own internal team center of excellence where we do have that expertise and knowledge of the applications. But then you struggle with resources because now you're torn between project work and support. And as probably most companies are in the same position, the challenge to get more and more headcount to cover this is a limiting factor. So next slide, please. So basically the solution that we took advantage of was to really driven by the key factors of the need for global support. It had to be cost effective, and we needed that high degree of expertise. For us, we were able to take advantage of our partnership with FME. As you've heard, they have locations in a number of countries, primarily United States, Germany, and Romania, but this continues to expand. They're able to meet our global support needs and even provide support in different languages as needed. We've had a long-standing partnership with FME. We've worked with them with projects and other activities, so we were very confident with their knowledge and expertise in these technologies. And then, of course, they were able to provide that support for us in a very cost-effective manner versus if we were to bring talent internally and build out our team would be much more expensive. So that blend provided us the ability to meet those main objectives. So at the end, we have support 24/7 across the globe for our key applications. We have the expertise from the team, and it's very cost effective. So I think that's the last slide. Thank you. Thank you very much. With that, I think I hand back to you, Larissa.
Go ahead. Okay, so yeah, with that we can go into our Q&A session. Today, unless Christian, there was another slide you wanted to do, or no? I think we're good. We'll give folks a couple minutes to bring in a question. Okay. So there is a question about about costs, of course, of our services. So that's always a important question. So Christian, I will leave that one to you.
Okay. In order to be accurate, we need first to evaluate your needs and basically to decide what support model fits better your company, your organization. We usually make an overview of your systems and applications, see the ticket loading, we understand your priorities, and know exactly how incidents and requests, service requests impact your business. Once we have all the information, we can suggest a cost model that would best fit your organization. I mentioned in one of my previous slides about the cost models. I can go into the detail a little, and what I want to say is that we basically encourage our clients to choose a fixed price cost model, and I'm saying that because it is a more transparent cost model. With a fixed price model, there are no other charges, and in fact, you can have exactly the cost specified in the contract. Another cost model would be a price for ticket model, which allows you to pay only for how many tickets your organization raises. But the downside of this model is that the easier tickets are priced the same with the most difficult ones. So the cost would be bigger. And we also have a time and material cost model too, where the client only pays for the time it takes to resolve a ticket. Yeah.
Christian, if I could add one comment just as from a customer perspective. So as probably many companies do, we've built our own internal shoring teams. But in spite of having those shoring teams and a very cost-effective approach in our company, we still find that the team and the contract with FME is more cost-effective. So we get better skills and we get a better price point than taking advantage of our own shoring approach at our company. So I think it's definitely something worth considering. We continue our relationship there because we continue to get a better value from it. So and we use the price per ticket approach currently, and we've been looking at the fixed price, maybe moving towards that in the future. So I thought that might be helpful to just to share that as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. So there's another one that came in. Does the company or this FME only offer 24/7, or are there other options?
We offer, as I said earlier, we evaluate the client needs. So if they need 4-hour support window only, we are ready to provide them with the needed support. Basically, we listen to their needs and come with our offer, which is shaped by their needs. So if they need 8-hour or follow the sun system or something like that, we can provide them.
Great. And then someone's asking about how you exchange information and tickets. Like, how does that work? Maybe we can get a customer and a Christian an answer from you. We get both perspectives.
We usually work with the client infrastructure. So basically, we use their systems to create a knowledge database. For example, we use Documentum as a library for adding the documentation we create, and document every incident or service request in their ticketing system.
Okay. Maybe Jim, if you can add your customer experience on that, that would be great.
So I don't know if I got the question completely right, but I mean, in our installation, FME is using our service management tool. So calls are routed through our first point of contact, which is our service desk. And then those are then triaged and sent to different queues, right? So for our applications, that comes into a main queue where FME is monitoring, and then so they're processing those ticket issues in our tool, and they also will leverage knowledge that is in that same tool and update and change knowledge as needed, right? So as we continue to find new issues, we expand that knowledge base, but that's all maintained within the BI tool. So,
Great.
So does that answer the question?
Yeah, I believe it does. Nothing else came in on that one. So, yeah, so we'll give folks another minute. We don't have any other questions at this time. So actually, Christian, I think you have another slide. So I'll hand it back to you, but then if anything comes in, we'll address it.
Yep, thank you, Larissa. I believe it's the last slide of the presentation, but in my view is the most important one. Actually, it's not quite. It's the second most important one. Most important was the presentation one. Then the next steps. What we do? We evaluate the current situation and the support needs, and identify the best support model that fit your needs. we stand side by side and discuss your business requirements, and after that we discuss transition requirements and define an SLA. And of course we shake hands for a successful partnership and run the support. Mainly these steps can last a lot of time. We are ready to have some follow-up discussions after that, and to see exactly how your company works and what are your needs in terms of support. Maybe we will have a discussion individually after this presentation.
Great. I don't see any other questions at this time, and we gave folks another couple minutes to join. So thank you, Jim, so much. We really appreciate you joining us today and sharing your experience and story there on our service level agreements. Thanks, Christian. Appreciate you joining as well. Just want to remind our FME staff that not to close out the presentation yet. And thanks again, everybody, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.